And we are now live. Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen the Couch Fam talk about The Last Dance for the last 5 episodes, and you've got sick of it. You guys have asked for more fantasy football, and here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. In the top screen, we have Hussein the Brain, and in the bottom screen, we have Mikey Matal, and we're going to do The Last Draft. That's right. I've been live streaming for 4 hours and 45 minutes. And we're going to do one last mock draft on this second channel. Thank you so much for subscribing to the Fantasy Couch Podcast YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a 12-team mock draft. I'm going to send out the link now. And if it fills up, we have Chris, moderator, in the building. He will send out an alternate link so nobody will whine. No whiners. We've been hitting it. We have an alternate dimension.
That's cool. It's like a parallel universe.
It's every draft, people are like, I can't join. Well, I'm like, well, you know, there's a mock draft going on at the same time. It's slightly worse than the main one.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. All right, so here's the link, guys. We're going to do a 12-team full PPR mock draft. 10 spots are available. By the way, we got like maybe 15 new subscribers the past hour.
No way.
Yeah, people want a mock draft.
Whoa.
That's how I
Make it easy.
You know, that's how I bribe them to subscribe. I said we're doing one last mock draft on here.
Whatever works.
Yeah, I mean it's perfectly ethical. I'm bringing it. I'm bringing them. None of my dogs pooed. Wow. That's why I was like, I have to take a break. Monte was whining, and I said, no poop, no pee, nothing's broken. I took the dogs. They both took huge dumps. They took pees, and we're ready to go. And we have a couple announcements. So there's two. Okay, one spot. Okay, there we go. Chris, you can.
Wait. Can I say one thing? Are they eating good from your Madden winnings last week, or what? Did you give them like a good?
I mean, technically they're eating the same thing, but yeah, I mean, it's a lot of dog food's expensive. They eat the shredded chicken and premium seafood, dog food. You know, the premium salmon and shredded chicken,
imported. So
it's expensive. So yeah, they're eating good and. Yeah, I'm happy. That was good. That's good bonus income.
Good.
So, I mean, you should be able to tell if you guys got in or no. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. If you guys got in or not, I don't know what's your username. Let me make this perfect. Okay, Chris, go ahead and post your link.
I'm glad we have captains now. It's cool.
Well, I mean, none yet, but yeah, we're going to. So, yeah, let's begin. I'm going to hit start on this draft. Guys, if you didn't get in. Oh, yes, random draft order. That I did want to do.
Yeah. That. It's not fair unless you do the random
Julian
draft order.
reminded me. I forgot. Okay, it's random.
Let's go number 1.
So, we'll start it up. Guys, that's an alternate mock draft link. Go ahead and join that. And I'm going to click it. I really don't want to get in that one, but that one's starting to fill up too. So... everyone will be able to mock draft.
Wow.
Ricky, click on the link that Chris just posted. You'll be able to get in that one. Get in.
Ricky.
See, I'm hoping I do this, Mike.
Yeah.
And so they'll subscribe.
Oh.
You gotta earn it.
The long game.
Like or short game, whatever.
Or short game, yeah.
Or the quick layup, you know. The cheap points.
Nice.
The check down.
Low-hanging fruit.
The check down. The Theo Riddick. The Chris maybe could turn into a healthy Chris Thompson. The Tariq Cohen. Ooh.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, let's begin this, and then we can talk while this is going. All right, so I just made a couple of big announcements on the main channel, pretty much for those audio listeners and podcast listeners. I just wanted to make them here too. So the first thing is we are having a Couch Empire League, which is a dynasty league, where if an owner wins back-to-back years, the league ends. If you want to join that, tune into the Facebook Fantasy Couch Fan Facebook group at 6:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. I'll be live streaming. Have your Venmo ready. It's going to be $40. Don't try to pay me early or you'll be sorry. And then we're going to have couch captains. And so these announcements are going to be reiterated, and they're on my main channel if you want to watch the replay. But a couch captain is essentially if you want to help us commish tournaments, help us organize tournaments, if you want to help me, I'm in a lot of leagues this year, and if you want to help co-manage some leagues, essentially take over the in-season management. It's your turn, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, no. Okay.
I'll pause it. Don't worry.
Oh, no, I got Michael Thomas.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
That was an easy pick, actually. He fell.
Yeah.
He fell a couple spots.
Got it right on time.
Yeah. And if you want to help me manage teams, if you want to help me come up with topics and ideas and do research and write articles, learn about multimedia and social media, then hit me up on the Facebook group and say I want in. And you can be a couch captain and be part of the team.
And there's special prizes that we're going to award periodically to couch captains.
No. That's not the message I've been telling them.
Okay, never mind.
So
scratch that.
They will get stuff, okay? But the message I want to say is don't do it for. This is not a giveaway. This is not a contest. This is not a charity. This is not a cool. It's not even a cute little cool thing. People will get their feelings hurt. Maybe one person, maybe two people. If you tell me you want to write articles and you're dedicated and your articles suck and you're BSing and coming up with excuses, I'm going to tell you, hey, man, you're not a couch captain anymore. This is what this is. If you're willing to put in the work, if you love this, you want to do this, you don't have to do all of it. You can do a little bit, but you have to be honest with me and you have to work hard. Or if you don't know anything about multimedia and you want to learn, you got to be willing to learn and be willing. And if you want to make the Facebook group better, then you got to be willing to do that. If you want to co-manage a team, you better know how to play fantasy football, as I'm trusting you with the brand name. So yeah, this is not a gimmick. You know what I mean? This is something that you really, really got to want. And when we announced it, I thought, oh, maybe nobody wants this at all. Actually, a lot of people are dying to get in because it's real. Do you know what I'm saying, Mike? Like, it's not like okay, here's a sticker or here's a t-shirt. No, this is, if you want to put in work,
is what you get a lot of clout.
I don't even say clout makes it sound like some swaggy thing.
No, for the kids, because that's what they like is clout.
Yeah, but it's real. It's something real. I guess it's not like clout, like getting like an Instagram like. It's it's being part of a real team and helping, you could learn a lot. You can help organize. You can be part of something. You might want to turn your sound on.
I think it is on.
The sound is at the top right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Okay, no, it's as long as you hear all the picks.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. No, there's no set time or anything. So the captains, it's a cool way to call it, but it's like, I'm going to just take it step by step. If I don't like anybody, no one's being a captain. If, we have a group of like 20 people that are awesome, then 20 people is going to become a captain. Yeah. It's just one of those things. We got to just play it by ear. Yeah, it's not something you want to do for the prizes or to be cool. It's something you want to do if you're passionate about it and you want to do it. Then yeah, I think there's going to be a spot for you. There's a lot of things.
You get to work closely with me and Hussein, and run the some of the operations that we do day to day.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, you're going to be working. So you could be like, hey, I want to learn social media and help post better on Fantasy Couch Group. That's what we're getting out of it. We're going to make the community better, but you can take away those skills and use it for whatever you want. If you want to be better at multimedia for your own work, or just have that skill in social media down the line, you can take a lot of what you learn from me and post it there. Or you may not want to do anything like that and just want to help me manage some teams, but you better not suck at fantasy football. So yeah, man, if you're willing to do it, I'm willing to be. And I pretty much always give everyone a chance. But then I pretty much always give everyone one chance as well. So that's it. You know, I'm being harsh right now, Mike, because
Are you?
yeah, no, I'm telling them, like, look, if you're whack or you BS me or you come up with excuses and waste my time, what am I gonna tell them?
Don't waste your time.
I'm gonna say, get it, you're done. I'm gonna rip the C off their their arm. So that's why I'm telling them, like, this is not gonna be like some hardcore boot camp where I yell at. No, it's not like that. But I'm saying, if you don't come with it, you BS. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, and look, if you don't want to, if you have any doubts, don't do it. Like that's for sure. It's all good. Yeah. Or if you want to be part of it and you only want to do a little bit, you only want to do one thing, just be upfront with me. Totally good. Be like, hey man, I just want to manage a team. Or hey man, I want to start my own social media business at the end of the year or next year. Can you help me out? Yeah. If you help me out, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna teach you, everything me and Mike know about social media and multimedia. And it's quick too. I mean, there's just some tricks and tips that just people just don't know when they start out. It took us years to learn.
Yeah, we have a lot of experience in a lot of different fields as well. And for all the younger couch fans out there, it's always good to have mentors like Hussein and I who have experienced a lot of different things within this industry and other industries that we can help you down the line if you're looking for guidance or mentorship, especially during, times like this where there's a lot of difficult things to navigate in life. So
just people have a lot of spare time and want to, do something. Yeah, it could really help out.
Yeah. I mean, when I was in college and first starting out, I did a lot of jobs like that and had a lot of different roles where, I was doing social media, learning the ropes. But it taught me a lot about like communications and how to, speak as the voice of a brand, not just as yourself. So that's just another thing, you got to keep in mind when it comes to like branding and marketing.
So we got to we'll get to the mock draft, guys. Sorry about that. We'll get to it. We might even pause it after round 5 just to do a quick little review. But Corey asked a question: how much time commitment you looking at for this? Let me make my pick and I'll get back to that.
Great question.
Yeah, because that's like a type of serious question you need to kind of know.
Yeah,
I don't want people just jumping in, just being like, help me. I want a free t-shirt, please. Nah.
We should actually have them like, submit like a resume or something.
No, I'm not gonna do that. But it's gonna be like it's gonna be. It's gonna no. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to people, so okay. It'll basically be it'll be like that, but through the messages. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So Corey, basically, whatever you want to try to do. So if you're trying to learn, just be open to learn and be flexible. If you want to manage. So so this is the main reason that pushed me to do this is I have been invited to a lot of teams, a lot of leagues the past 2 years, not teams, leagues, and I can't join them all. But this year I want to join them all and I want to film them and post the results and
well, there you go.
And I want to, I think it's good content. So in order to do that, I need a lot of people managing the team for me. And so you're going to be doing the waivers, ad drops, start sits, trades. Just manage the team. We're going to be co-owners of the team. And so if you want to do just that and manage one team, that's exactly the time in order to manage one team and hopefully win. So that's the amount of time you want to give. If you want to do all of them, then you're looking at a full-time job. You're going to be you're going to be my right-hand man. You're going to be right here with us in the trenches. And you're going to be in constant communication with us. You're going to be learning a lot. But it's gonna be a full-time job. I don't think
you're gonna need a headset. Like that's how serious.
Yes, no, totally, yes. And I don't think anybody should do that. I would not recommend it because you have to have commissioner experience if you want to help run, help us run tournaments and be a commission, organize, and then you got to do the drafting and learning social media. You probably don't want to do all of it, and that's fine. Just be upfront. So, yeah, if you want to just be like, hey, man, I want to manage one team. Well, that's exactly how much time it's going to take is to basically be in another league. How much time does it take to be in another league? I don't know, maybe like an hour or two at minimum per week, whatever it is.
Get out what you put in
Yeah,
at the end of
exactly.
the
Yeah,
day.
and if only if you're interested, don't even feel pressure to help out or do more, because that's gonna hurt us at the end. You're gonna be like, this is hard work and boring. I'm not that interested in it. It ain't gonna last. Only if you're interested in it. Yeah, I mean, we might, if you help me win a league, you might get some cash. If you help commission a tournament, maybe we send you a T-shirt, maybe not. Like, don't get in it for that, but that's definitely within the realm.
No,
As
if
well.
they win a league, we're definitely gonna give them
How
cash
am I
for
not?
sure.
But
Yeah,
that's why I'm taking a different stance right now, so they're not in it for that. Like,
but
so.
know that if
I
you
mean,
do
how am I not
win,
gonna
you'll
get
be
if we
rewarded.
win 1,000? Like, one league is $100 buy-in. So if I win $1,000, like,
You gotta reward winning,
how
though.
would I not? Yeah, how am I not gonna break you off at least a small piece? Like, I'm gonna break you off a piece if you help me win $1,000 prize, $900 prize. Like, that's not even. I wouldn't even feel right not to, like. But
Okay.
that can't be the reason the reason to do it. Like, you gotta want
We'll
it
do it
to
first, and then we'll see.
do what first? What are you talking?
Win the league first, and
Yeah,
then
that's
we'll
what.
see.
Yeah, that's what. Then we'll see. Yeah,
Damn, I don't know what to do.
let's pause it after round 5.
All right, come on. Okay, I think my team's solid. Well, people are gonna auto draft or what?
No. We're just gonna pause it to talk and then begin it again. We're not gonna
Okay, got
like
it.
pause
Because
it
people
forever.
are auto drafting. Because Football Ninja, I guess, is missing his last couple picks. So, just FYI.
I mean,
Chat. People are getting unruly in the chat.
what are we gonna do about it?
I'm just telling you, it's your pick. Ooh, nice.
That was terrible.
Like it. Yeah. That was terrible. I honestly think that, if people do take on the challenge and, show what they can do, I think that we can help them, advance whatever their agenda is, whatever that is. We have a lot of skills and influence, and I think that, you can get out what you put in, basically.
Some people may not want to learn much, but I think regardless, you'll learn even from the experience. Like, if we ever launch like a 96 team or 120 team tournament, like, I'm going to learn from that because we've never done that. So it's going to be a lot of things. Like, we're going to need a lot of help organizing.
Yeah.
So yeah, but if you don't want to learn, that's cool too, and you just want to manage teams, hey.
Yeah,
That's
just
fine.
clearly have a defined goal. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Like, that you want.
And I'll
to get
list it out. I'll list it out in writing. This is just an announcement. I'll list it out in writing. And so, we'll know, okay, it's going to be about 7 things that you can do as a captain.
Yeah.
You can do, several of them or just one. Just be upfront with me. Be easy to work with.
Obviously, the first couple will set the culture and set the tone, as to how it shakes out, like, over the long term, I think. So you got to build a strong foundation of early captains that will.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, if the first one sucked, that's no good.
Yeah, exactly.
We want
It's not a good
quality
start.
over quantity for sure.
Right.
Like, that's
I mean,
not.
obviously, people will come and go, but we want to just have a good culture and have people, get value out of it as much as we do.
And also, yeah, I mean, just be upfront with me, because it's going to end up hurting us more if you don't want to do it. So, or you're bored or something. So it'd be like, hey man, you know what? It'd be like, I was down at first, but I'm not anymore. And you just let me know that. And it's like, all right, it's cool. No hard feelings. It's what's going to happen anyway. Like, things happen. Like, it's all good.
These things happen. You know what I mean?
You got a lot of people interested in being.
Oh, I should have got Erds. It's okay.
Lag between stream and sleeper app. It's not a. That's how it is. It's not a problem though. So, if you don't have 2 devices, you probably should just be on sleeper if you're mock drafting. Unfortunately. But if you have two
Yeah.
devices, then yeah, you check out the stream too. Yeah, that's just how it is. There's a delay, not lag. Delay when you
Right.
stream. That's just how it is. So let's pause it at 6. You want to do like a
I don't care. Do whatever you want to
recap,
do.
or should we just do the results at the?
I think we should do the results at the end.
What do we talk about in the meantime? Let's just talk about. Let's just keep
Whatever.
it going and talk about the draft.
Yeah, I mean, we can
Yeah.
talk about whatever topic. Having the season with no fans, we could talk about that potential
Well, let's talk about the
possibilities.
draft for the podcast listeners.
Okay, let's talk about it.
So, what do break it down? You got Mike Thomas at 7. That's the first thing that stands
Great.
out to
Yeah, it
me.
was weird because there was like a running back run, which is I guess that could happen. The first 6 picks were running backs. I was the first receiver off the board at 7 with Michael Thomas, then Chris Godwin at 8. And then you went back to the running back well with Josh Jacobs over your Joe Mixon that you usually get. Joe Mixon's pretty high, I would say. I guess that's how it's going to shake out, but it's interesting that he's still that highly regarded after last season. I like Austin Eckler. I was looking at him in the second round.
He didn't
but
fall
got
to
taken.
you, yeah.
Nah, that's what I was really. So it kind of messed up my plan. So I had a panic pick Melvin Gordon. I saw you got Tyreek Hill. That's a great pick.
Yeah, right there for you. You went Mike Thomas at 7. The reason for that really was because Henry went he got snuck in there early.
Yeah.
And then Melvin. So you're like, I need a running back.
Right.
And like the guys you were gonna take just got drafted.
I wanted Eckler really.
I mean,
bad.
Melvin Gordon is a little early right there. He's more of a round 3.
I know, but it was tough. I just usually I don't like to go receiver because then the quality of running back that you get in the third is just not the ideal running back for a RB1. So I try to stay balanced. If I get a receiver in the first round. But I'm happy with Odell in the third.
That's
I think
horrible.
That was
I hate it. Odell. You can get in the 4th. His ADP says round 8, but he's not going that low.
I know, but the other options weren't that great. I guess I could have.
That's where you get a running back again, and you should have went Chris Carson.
I guess I just don't like Chris Carson.
He's great. He's a great runner. Rashad Penny starting the season on IR, even though Carlos Hyde just got signed.
I just have a weird feeling about Odell bounce back season because he was hurt last season, and I know that for a fact, and it hampered his ability. And I think that he's fully healthy now. I've seen him training in the offseason. It's just a hunch, but yeah, I mean, obviously the ADP could have been better, but I just don't like Chris Carson. I don't know. And David Johnson, I'd rather throw up. And then James Conner, yeah. And I always want to wait on tight ends, so getting Kittle right there, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, I mean, teach their own, I guess. All right. Wow. Okay.
Mike's team is Mike Thomas, Melvin Gordon, Odell Beckham, Mark Ingram, Keenan Allen, Drew Brees, and then a terrible pick with Evan Ingram. Oh, God. He disgusts me.
That's fine. I mean, as long as he doesn't get hurt, but he will. But he has upside. I don't know. It's a shot in the dark.
A lot of good sleeper tight ends.
Yeah, but sometimes they're all. I mean, you can get them on the waivers in the first week, so one of them will fall. Gotta go with the high upside. Ronald Jones is a good pick. A lot of people are high on him.
This is
breaking out this season.
No, they drafted Keyshawn Vaughn. He's the worst pass protector. I disagree. I have Ronald Jones in Dynasty, and it's gross.
Why is everyone talking about it then?
I think it's an older topic. I think that's before the draft. But they drafted 2 running backs. Yeah, they're like, we trust him. He's a 3-down back. Then they draft Keyshawn Vaughn. They're like, Keyshawn Vaughn, we see him as a 3-down back. And it's like, all right.
Well, who knows what
he's
they'll do.
Probably he is the worst pass pro running back in the league.
Ronald Jones?
Yeah, and there's a reason why he just hasn't done much. His career,
you're down.
Like I'm saying, I have him in Dynasty. That'd be great if you were right. But Bruce Arians probably hates the guy. and it's just not. Vaughn's
Do you
pass
feel-
pro is fine. LOL.
Ooh, clowning your
No. I
analysis.
said Ronald Jones. Did I say Vaughn?
Oh, who'd you say?
Ronald
Oh, yeah.
Jones pass protection sucks. I
Yeah.
said.
So wait, who'd you say? Who did they say was not?
So there's a misunderstanding, clear.
Okay,
'Cause I didn't
got
even
it.
talk about Vaughn. Maybe
You
Vaughn.
said his name. You just didn't talk about his ability. But yeah.
I don't know how good Vaughn is in pass protection, to be
But
honest.
you did say his name for
Oh,
sure.
on accident, I said Vaughn. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, his response makes sense now. Oh god, who's it gonna
Upsetting.
auto pick for me? I'm just taking it. Right. Okay. Yes, I meant Ronald Jones pass protections. He's the worst pass protector. I guess I accidentally said Vaughn.
You did. What should I do here? God, I hate this. I guess I just gotta do this. I'm gonna go upside here.
So apparently we have an analyst who says Chris is being an analyst. He says Vaughn's pass pro is fine. That means it's way ahead of Ronald Jones. So
Okay.
Ronald Jones.
So everyone's just hating on Ronald Jones.
Yes, exactly.
Got it. Okay.
And I mean, I hope I'm so wrong, but it's just not looking good. They drafted some running back late. I even drafted him in our rookie draft, and then they drafted Vaughn early and to be the guy, and it's just, oh man.
So interesting development here. So I decided to take Jerry Jeudy, but it was a close tie between CeeDee Lamb and him. And then the one pick right after they picked CeeDee Lamb. So who do you think is going to be better rookie year?
Well, I got Jeudy ranked higher in Dynasty, but I think I might have CeeDee ranked higher in redraft just because he landed in pretty much the perfect spot. No pressure. He'll get bad coverage. He's got a lot of upside. Locke is good, but he's probably not as good as Dak. They're going to use the running back position a lot. You know, they'll give it to Phillip Lindsay here and there. Maybe Royce Freeman gets sprinkled in. A whole lot of Melvin Gordon in the run and pass game. Noah Fant.
Come on.
I can't even remember I drafted him. What's his name? They drafted another wide receiver. And they also drafted Jerry Jeudy, and now they got Cortland Sutton. And
Brandon Ayuk went in this round too. That's a good sign.
That is a bad pick.
It's a bad pick. Is that a reach?
Oh, that's a super reach. Like, I just wrote about Brandon Ayuk, and I love him, but that's a round 14 pick.
Whoa.
Not a round 8 pick. People also forgetting about Jalen Hurd. Like, you got so many. Someone also mentioned.
But Ayuk is a first rounder. Like, he's gonna get the touches over.
Look, here's a trend. All the Niners drafted early has always been a letdown, and except for Kittle. Yeah, except for Kittle. Jerick McKinnon, Marquise Goodwin.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything? He was a Niner.
No.
Fantasy.
Oh,
no, not that. No.
Okay.
That's basically saying the Niners are horrible.
Debo was good last year.
He wasn't the guy who was drafted was Dante Pettis. Okay. That's who people drafted in fantasy. Dante Pettis was being drafted in round 7. I know that seems like ages ago. He was really a round 7.
Debo was undrafted.
Debo went round 15. He was barely getting drafted. That's like that you drafted him, like your last pick.
Yeah.
Round 15 guy. It's crazy. He didn't go in undrafted. Dante Pettis, I've never even seen him past round 8 or 9. That's it. He was drafted in round 7.
He was getting drafted, yeah.
And he played. He had like 2 targets the whole season. It's that bad.
Well, that was just a huge overall.
Okay, I drafted Jerick McKinnon 2 years ago. I drafted Tevin Coleman last year. That wasn't great. So it's like, just be wary. Shanahan doesn't have Julio Jones. He has a conglomerate of a bunch of good players. So he doesn't care about your fantasy team. He often screws your fantasy team.
I don't know. Something about Ayuk, though. He's special.
I'm not worried about it. I can get him in round 14.
Yeah.
No,
so you're just
I ain't worried. Why am I worried about it? Okay, I like Ayuk too, but I don't have to get him. In my best ball league, remember I asked you, and I went with what the fam told me to. I said it's round 18. Round 18 in a 12-team best ball league. Round 18. I said Laviska or Ayuk. You said Laviska. I said, yeah, that's who I was thinking. Then the couch fan voted 2-3 Ayuk. And I went with Ayuk because I was like, look, let me go for the better player, better coach, better team. And so I went Ayuk. I figured he had more upside than a safer Laviska, who I feel like is going to do things, but not as much upside.
Not as much at all.
And so I went with Ayuk. I got him in round 18.
Nice.
So it's like, I mean, yeah, round 8, round 18.
I just think they're gonna hit on Debo part 2. I just feel it.
Oh, dude, I like Ayuk. Don't get me wrong. Like,
better though, like better rookie year. I feel like. Than, Debo.
Yeah, he's got a lot of skills. I want to see him. You know, maybe his rookie year he doesn't have those deep ball skills yet. So
someone has to replace that production from Emmanuel Sanders.
That's Debo.
Yeah.
Debo will take on a more traditional receiver role, and then I think Ayuk will play how Debo played last year. That's just what I think.
Even if that happens, that's gonna be crazy. It's a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, it's opportunity there. Yeah, but it's pretty evident, man, when you see how Shanahan plays against like teams like the Packers. Like, it's really not always a fantasy friendly team. Like, it's just not. Like, you know, like you got Julio, you know, you start him. You got Calvin Ridley, like you're starting him. There's just some teams that just aren't gonna be that predictable and friendly. The Niners are one of them. They just don't care about our fantasy teams, and it's not fair. File a complaint. What am I gonna complain about? Niners are a great team, though. Works for them.
Niners are a great team, that is for sure. Hope we can avoid the Super Bowl slump.
Wow.
I think one good thing about that is that Shanahan's been there big time. The biggest Super Bowl disappointment in NFL history.
God,
so he has been there.
Has he ever?
Yeah, jeez. And they did have a hangover the next year. But
I don't know.
wait, was Shanahan on the team the following year? No.
I
think he went to when they lost to the Falcons lost to the Super Bowl. I think the very next year.
Yeah, he went to the Niners the year after.
Okay, so he wasn't technically part of the.
No, he was not.
But he was part of the loss, which I feel like is a big part of it.
Yeah, he sent them into the depression that they're currently in.
Yeah.
But you can argue that they wouldn't have been as good had it not been.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Ryan, Devontae Freeman, Julio, even Taylor Gabriel, 7 touchdowns that year. So it's like, pretty much, they wouldn't have been that good without Shanahan. Matt Ryan looked like a Hall of Famer that year. I mean,
without him, he looks terrible.
Like, well, not terrible, but he doesn't, not anywhere near that. Yeah, it's like totally. There's a big difference.
Yeah, and then it's not a coincidence that now that he's on the Niners, we went to the Super Bowl. So
yeah, not a coincidence. What's funny is, like, I feel like the year the Niners went second to last place was horrible. Was like defense was trying to mimic the Seahawks, and Kyle Shanahan was kind of trying to, it was just like us trying to, and a lot of things happen, and they're just kind of trying to do certain things. And in this past year, I truly feel like we just let loose, said, like, look, I'm going to put all the players in the best position to succeed. We don't have to run the Seahawks defensive scheme. We don't have to call the same exact plays that we called last year with Kittle and all. Like, Shanahan and the defense, they just did what was best for the team.
Yeah, agreed.
For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to our 49er podcast. No, just kidding. This is a fantasy football podcast.
Henry Ruggs, so
I like it.
I'm not biased. I went against all my rules. I drafted 2 rookie wide receivers.
That's 2 good ones.
I know. I just couldn't pass it up. Even though I know that it's gonna backfire in real life.
See, I like the Ruggs pick because you got him pretty late, so I like it. It's round 10.
I go upside during these rounds.
Yeah, and it's my only knock on Ruggs is he's going to be inconsistent, which is totally fine for 10th. Like, if he produces a few big games, chances are you're going to start him a couple of those times. And so, hey, I'm with that with the 10th round. He's your wide receiver 5. So yeah.
Right? Yeah. I mean, him or Judy's. One of them's got to hit. One of them's got to hit. That's all. That's my only analysis.
Evan
It's just
Evan
it's
Ingram's not gonna hit though.
ridiculous, you know.
Evan Ingram's not gonna hit. He's not gonna
I'm gonna
hit.
have to put insurance.
Yeah, just
Did you make,
just
like,
draft it,
insurance?
dude. Draft the second tight end, and you'll have a grade B or higher. You'll be good.
Definitely. I know what to do now.
That's your strategy. Don't when your whole team relies on Evan Ingram. It's when it'll be so gross. He'll let you down every time, and then the one game you bench him, he'll do good, and then he'll probably get hurt, so you can never start him again.
I'm gonna reach right here.
Oh my God! What are you doing?
I don't know.
Why would you draft the Niners defense
alive.
there? Why? Okay, here's my thing. Why can't you just wait one more round?
Because I just feel like it wouldn't get that.
But really, if let's say the Niners somehow got sniped, like the next best defense wouldn't be that
I
bad.
just don't like who do you like?
Ravens are amazing, bro. Amazing
I'm
defense.
just saying, like, in terms of skill position players, like, do you really see
I don't know. I got 10 seconds. I'm probably gonna make a panic pick. What do you care about it?
Your panic pick, guaranteed. And we can debate it, but at this round.
Wow.
Okay, see, I'd rather have the Niners, and that is a fact.
Look, Damian Harris is a sleeper, bro. Michelle.
I know. I'm just saying, for like exactly my point, I was right.
You know, you could have used the running back.
I'd rather
That's something you
have the
could have used. You could have used the RB4.
Well, I'll make it up with the Niners defense.
I'm about to draft a better defense.
That's debatable.
Sure, because defenses are tough to predict. This is true. It is very debatable. It's very much a crapshoot. Like right now, bro. I look at let me bring up the Chargers defense. Let me read this off to you.
That's my point. That's why I did it. That's all I'm saying.
What?
I'm just proving my point. Why I did what I did.
You wanted to play a crapshoot.
No, I didn't want to play a crapshoot. That's why I drafted a defense because I know it's not a crapshoot.
The Niners are that much superior than the second best defense. Which I don't even. I think the Niners are probably the second best defense.
They might be, but I'd rather root for the Niners.
They're your fave.
Yeah. I feel a lot better knowing that they're on my team, not someone else's team.
Okay, someone agrees that the Niners D is better than Damian Harris.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad my point was proven.
It sounds like they don't like your pick, but they said at least it's better than Damian Harris.
I told you.
I like Damian Harris better. You take another shot at a running back.
Everyone agrees.
Look at this. Oh, it's so sexy. Read my pick. Read my pick right here.
Anthony Miller.
Yes, it's so sexy.
That's fine. But people, I mean, you'll see. All right, see, and then I just do this, and then I'm happy.
He's not even going to play this year. He's starting off the season on PUP. So now after Ruggs, he fell off the earth.
That's okay.
So maybe he's out 6 games. Maybe he's out 8.
Maybe he's not.
No, he's out 6 games.
Be there in the playoffs of fantasy. That's what I care about.
Oh, so you're going with the IR strategy because we usually have 2 IR spots. So you draft Penny, put him in IR. You go to waivers. You get a free agent.
See, you already know what's happening. I'm playing chess out here.
It is a strategy. I didn't say it's a good one. I'm just telling.
I have a good track record. I have over 8 championships. I have 8 championships. Sorry, not over 8 championships.
I think your picks are entertaining to people.
It's good.
If that was your strategy, I think you're doing a good job.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. No one will ever know.
You're doing both.
You'll never know. You will never know.
There's a ton of people that we had a question about fantasy love seat. There's a ton of people that have already done that. And what's out of my control is out of my control. There's
you want to do that? Go ahead.
People that have parodied my name on videos all the time.
What do they say?
One guy says F your couch, but then the
How
the
original.
UCK part has a dot on it on Sleeper, and it automatically censors it for me. So I love it when I do my videos.
Come on.
Yeah, there's a bunch of parodies, which is like it's good. I think it's needs to be. That means there's real fans out there.
Oh, there's real fans out there, all right. And I love it. Crazy. We're the best fans in the world. There's one in like when I was in Europe, I was talking to a fan in Germany. It was pretty cool. And
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I was in Europe, you know?
Yeah.
Remember that? Like I was in Sweden for a little bit, Switzerland, excuse me. I was watching football out there, but I was getting questions from a fan from Germany. It was pretty cool.
What do you mean? Like in real life?
Like on Facebook. No, sorry, Facebook.
Oh.
But it's actually big in Germany. They have like football.
NFL's growing there pretty tough.
You know, it was weird too when I was in Switzerland. I was going to Burger King, and I saw a kid, like a really skinny European kid, with like football pads and a helmet, and it was like really weird because I don't know what he was doing with that. Like, are you on a team? Like,
Oh, I was actually going to pick between Nikhil and Rager, and I'm going with Rager.
ooh, nice. I like Rager.
Wow.
By the way, every time I come out with a video, I'm always corrected on my pronunciations. So I just want to let the people know, if you guys that have commented or listening, I do take note, and I never make the same mistakes. I know it's Alvin Kamara. We have fans in Louisiana. This one chick was so mad at me in the comments, and she told me how
What'd
to.
you say?
Everyone says Kamara. Not everyone, but like over 70% of people say Kamara. It's Alvin
what'd you
Kamara.
say? Is that what it really
I
is?
say every name wrong. Yeah, I mean, I trust her.
It's Camaro.
She was so mad that I trust her
I
100%.
feel like that's not widely known though.
It's not, no.
Okay.
But
Just making sure.
she's been a fan of it since college and all this, and so she's like, it's like this, like Camaro or something, like Camaro, like she was in all caps and.
Take it easy, relax.
But dude, I know I could be like, all right, these people are really anal, or I could be like, dude, I'm getting free. Like, this is for free. I look at it very positive light. Free advice. Who else is gonna give me free lessons like that? Nobody. So
Nobody.
I know, guys. I know it's Alvin Kamara, and I know it's Jalen Rager. So I've been saying Jalen Rager. Yes, it's a total screw up. I don't know why. Jalen Rager, Alvin Kamara. Yeah, I suck with names, but I'm telling you, I know what I'm doing.
I believe you. I for one believe you. All right, I'm gonna just go with oh god, Tannehill. Tannehill was really good. I don't know why people sleep on him, but he helped me win 2 championships last year.
I don't think he has a lot of weapons, but one thing that's kind of good is that he has some. He gets you like 30
It's
rushing
AJ
yards.
Brown. That's all you need. Throw it out there.
Let me
Figure it out.
ask you this, like, seriously. Why wouldn't you go with Baker? Why is Ryan so much?
I had Ryan Tannehill, and he was really good. So I go with the people that I have experience using in live situations. So, you know, you might be right. He doesn't have a lot of weapons, or he could be good.
And it's a run-heavy offense.
Well, I don't know. He was good. Whenever I played, started him.
No, he was good during the fantasy season last year.
Yeah, that's all I can
Yeah,
go
he was
by.
very good actually. He was really
I have
good.
a file in my head for each player, and his
Yeah.
file, it says he was good. That's all I can go by.
And he got you those 30 rushing yards, so that's
Exactly.
3 points.
Yeah, he was airing it out. Like, he was a good fantasy quarterback, you know. But you're right. All the points you made are right. But, you know, I actually I played him.
Well,
and he came through.
one thing is in the playoffs we saw him throw for like 60 yards, and so it just worried me a little bit. It's like, well, and I think Henry's in a contract year, so it's like, yeah, it's just a little worrisome.
But I'd rather have him over Baker for sure, 100%.
Who's your QB1? Breeze is great.
Yeah.
Only bad thing about Breeze is this Taysom Hill thing. It's like it pissed me off so much. It's so crazy.
You know, it's always gonna be a pro and a con, unless you have Patrick Mahomes or Lamar.
Yeah, and you got to draft him early sometimes. Someone took all. Okay, it's two things. So we have a second draft going on. We totally forgot about. We're not in it, but somebody took all rookie wide receivers apparently in that draft. Oh, there it is. Oh, team one trolled. Okay, sorry about that, guys. We try to do our best. And we have a hot question here. I'm gonna ask Mike this, and the chat, go ahead and answer as well if you haven't answered. Kamara or Dalvin Cook? Which one do you prefer?
Based on last year's performance.
Or just which one do you prefer this year, Mike?
That was based on last.
Oh,
year.
I didn't. Oh, it cut off before you said Dalvin. I was like, what? You're like based on last year's performance. I was like, no.
Based on last
Okay,
year.
no, yeah, it totally cut out when you said that. I would go with Dalvin Cook as well.
That's easy. Come on, give me a tough one.
Couple people said Kamara.
All right, well, you take him. See what happens.
It's not that bad. It's close.
Well, I mean, I always go about what have they done for me lately. So I know exactly how last year ended and how everything played out. So that's just really what I go by. Dalvin was solid all season. Like
he was great.
I mean,
He's incredible. I love the Eagles team. I'm going with the Eagles defense. My Ravens gone. You know, somebody took the Niners super early. Yeah, I'll go Eagles D.
I would argue someone took Damian Harris super early.
Oh yeah. I would have to agree. That wasn't yeah. But I'd also argue that the next few picks were okay, so it didn't hurt that team too much.
That's true. Who are we talking about? No one knows. Rate the team B.
Oh my God, I had something to say. I totally forgot.
Oh,
it's all good. I felt like it was something good. I totally don't. Oh gosh, I didn't even remember. It is what it is.
Okay.
No, I think we're gonna do team grades and then call it a night. Been live streaming for 5 hours, so
let him rest.
It's been crazy. I'm gonna eat breakfast in a little bit.
Eat. That's something we should discuss. Maybe people want to know.
I got Chipotle.
Okay. You know what's crazy? I've been craving Chipotle.
I got the salad. I get extra guac though. Salad, guac. No
God,
rice.
I wish I had tonight. Oh, I want that. I have lumpia though that I might cook. I ordered some frozen lumpia.
Deep fry. That tastes amazing. Oh yeah, we just got an air fryer too. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
You put lumpia in there?
Yeah.
How's it taste?
Fine. It's delicious.
Oh man. I'm gonna dip a lumpia in my in my Chipotle salad.
Good.
What's better than the Niners D? Niners D and Robbie Gould. If you can.
Wow, that's the combo.
I totally
right
sniped you, didn't I? No, you got Greg the leg.
Shoot. I don't know. I hate this team. All right, I'm just gonna go with. I hate this so much, but I'm just gonna do it. Trading chip asset.
What do you have 3 quarterbacks? Why?
Well, I'm gonna trade one of them like after someone gets hurt. It works. Trust me. It's a proven strategy.
In my experience, everyone hates me and won't trade with me.
Oh, that's your.
Or they're scared to trade with me. Especially when you're the guy who drafts 3 quarterbacks. They're like, nah, you know what? You stay with those guys. You can have them.
I mean, honestly, it's about creating demand, and you can do it. Jimmy G was valuable in the stretch, the home stretch. He was coming on good with he had a big game against the Cardinals. Remember that? He had like 3 touchdowns.
I did. And when's the Saints game? Was that? I don't remember when Saints that game was, but it was a high scoring game.
He had like 40 against the Saints.
Brandon Ayuk. Oh my god, I have him in. I drafted him in the rookie draft. So
Nice. The last pick, Steven Hauschka. Still got it.
thanks to everyone tuning in. We'll do some team grades. Thanks for Chris for hosting the second draft. Chris is demanding a team grade for his team. Let's get rid of this face cam here. So Chris has. Okay, listen carefully, Mike. You got to give this guy grade. Okay, Hopkins, Godwin, Allen Robinson, 0 RB. Kyler Murray, Darren Waller. Then the RBs are Swift, Mack, Dillon, Jordan Howard. Oh boy, McCole Hardman, Naheem Hines, Darrington Evans, Alan Lazard, LaMichael Piron. This is a horrible team. This team disgusts me. I'm gonna give it a
draft. Is it? I don't see that team. So
no. They did a second draft.
So yeah, it's a C- team.
It's a D for me. Grade D.
Wow, that's harsh.
Well, is Swift is a RB1? Is that? I mean,
that's bad.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Didn't quite end. Now I know why he wanted me to grade it because for entertainment purposes.
20 teams?
Huh?
Was that a 20-team?
No, it was a 12-team. When one guy trolled the whole league too and drafted all.
That's where it set the whole thing off track.
I don't know, because he no.
So you're just not giving him any.
No, because look, that guy, he's the first pick. He drafted Saquon Barkley, okay? And then Chris had 2 picks between then. Then his next pick was DJ Moore and Odell. You can't tell he's trolling. Oh no, wait.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, I don't know what the hell I'm talking. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Let's just go. Let's just keep going.
That league disgusts me. This is the real mock draft, guys.
All right, come on.
Appreciate you guys for participating in that one, but here's the real one.
Yeah, you're confusing everyone.
Can you read it off? Team 1?
Okay. The one with C-Mac?
Yeah.
C-Mac, Kenny Galladay, Le'Veon, Calvin Ridley, Tyler Lockett, Darren Waller, Aaron Rodgers, James White, Emmanuel Sanders, Tony Pollard, Justin Jackson, Sterling Shepard, Baltimore Ravens D, Eric Ebron, Kirk Cousins, Steven Hauschka. Wow, I'm winded just reading names off. That's not good.
I needed a break. That's
not
What's
good.
the grade?
I kind of like it. It's very well balanced. I'm gonna give it a B+.
I'm gonna give it a B. It is balanced. Yeah,
Balanced.
it is, and a good defense.
Yeah, strong.
Kicker's good too. Hauschka, I think, is gonna have a bounce back
like
year.
A-Rod, I feel like a bounce back A-Rod year, vengeance year is upon us.
Yeah, he's got a limit.
I
I like Rodgers though. I don't hate him.
Yeah, he can only be better than last year.
I think so. I think so. I'd agree with that.
Has to be. If he's not, something happened.
Yeah.
Like Jordan Love happened. All right. Anyways, so you want to read the second one now? Saquon, Leonard Fournette, Clyde Edwards, Mark Andrews, Kyler Murray, AJ Green, Jarvis Landry, Darius Slayton, Alexander Madison, Deontay Johnson, Jameson Crowder, Boston Scott, Golden Tate, Jared Goff, New England defense, Jason Myers. I'm not a fan of this team. I'll give it a C-, B-. Sorry.
Yeah, I hate this team. Wide receiver 1, AJ Green. Wide receiver 2, Jarvis. Wide receiver 3, Darius Slayton. And then you got, Fournette and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is probably the most overrated.
Wide receiver 1 is AJ Green?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Most overrated player probably in fantasy football redraft is Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Well, I don't know about that, but who knows? But yeah, the AJ Green as your wide receiver 1, that's not good. Okay, next team.
Well, what grade you give him?
I give him a C-. I'm
gonna give this a D.
Okay, cool. I agree. Next team: Zeke, AJ Brown, Jonathan Taylor, DK Metcalf, Russell Wilson, DeAndre Swift, Gronk, Brandon Ayuk, J.K. Dobbins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins, Dallas Goedert, Phillip Rivers, Seattle Seahawks, Harrison Butker. So this team went way too heavy on rookies, so I'm gonna dock them. I'm gonna give them a C.
I like a lot of the players, but you went too crazy. You went Gronkowski early.
Yeah, I don't like that.
AJ Brown I like, but I mean, you draft him early and then
Russell was good. Russell Wilson.
yeah, I
AJ.
mean, but that's not gonna save anything. You got him, at a spot that's okay. Like I'm not gonna go
Yeah.
crazy for him. It
You
doesn't.
could win with AJ Brown, Zeke, and Russell Wilson if like things go well.
I like Taylor. I like Taylor at round 3. I mean, it's not as bad as Team 2, but I don't really. I'm gonna give this a C.
Way too many
A
rookies though.
C.
See, okay.
Yeah, it might make playoffs. That's what a C is.
Like, all right, okay. I like this team. It looks promising.
So
Dalvin Cook.
Royal accidentally took Dalvin over. I don't know. He said something. What's wrong with Dalvin?
It's fine.
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook, Mike Evans, Travis Kelce, David Montgomery, Kareem Hunt, Marquise, Hollywood Brown, Tyler Boyd, Jordan Howard, Jared Cook, Matthew Stafford, John Brown, Preston Williams, Michael Pittman Jr., Anthony McFarland Jr., Chicago Bears D. I think it started off strong.
Jake Elliott, sleeper kicker, by the way.
Yeah, I think it started off strong, but it kind of fizzled out after the Jared Cook pick in round 9. But yeah, overall solid team. I would give it maybe a B minus.
This team's very good. I think you got to remember the Lions always will disappoint you in some way. So I think with Stafford, who's a good, I like Stafford more as a high end QB 2. Which is fine as your QB1, but I would consider taking a backup quarterback if you have Stafford.
He's a backup Stafford.
And so, but I do understand all the other picks you made after that. Like, Anthony McFarland. Like, see, that's where I would probably draft my backup quarterback, right there.
Nice,
and that's
yeah.
around. Look at just next to it. There's Goff, Tannehill, and Locke. So I like right there. You get a quarterback of that caliber. Because Stafford's gonna screw you. Okay.
I did that right then.
Yeah. Oh, you did. Okay. Oh, you did that. Real. By the way, thank you so much, Chris, for hosting all the drafts, and Chris with a $5 donation. Just want to thank Brain for putting the channels together and the new announcements for 2020. Exciting changes coming. P.S. Love having Mike around too.
Wow, that's the best comment we've heard in a while. Thank you.
And if you guys can load up a few couch emojis and applause emojis for Chris, that'd be greatly appreciated. And also, he did host every single alternate universe mock draft, and I think he's on the East Coast. So
captain material.
Yeah, that cat. Oh yeah, first he already helped me on a video a secret filler. It's a filler video, to be honest. Yeah. But it's a dope video idea, I think, but it's not fantasy related. That's why it's filler. But he already basically did all the content for me. And then I was like, let's rank it so it'll be like a cool like YouTube video. He's like, all right, he's like done. And then he got it done. And so he already did. He's basically already a captain. Okay. Just got to give him a C patch. We're giving it ugly C patches.
Send it.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
5, Alvin Kamara, Julio, Lamar Jackson, Todd Gurley, Stephon Diggs, Devontae Parker, Sony Michel, Matt Breida, Hayden Hurst, Nicole Hardman, Alshon Jeffrey, Chase Edmonds, TJ Hawkinson, Chase Claypool, New Orleans Saints defense, and Young Ho Koo. This is more of a team I like. Like, I like the players that he drafted. So I'm going to give it a B+. Feeling good. I would like that team.
You did pretty good for taking Lamar early. Ended up with a good team. I like it, and I like Hayden Hurst a lot.
TJ Hawkinson, I was high on last year, but he obviously was a huge disappointment. But you never know. He was a first-round pick. He could bounce back.
He should have been your tight end too, to be last year.
No, I never drafted him. But I was just high on him. Like, I thought he was good after week 1. He had a really good week 1, and then everyone wanted to. But it's funny because I wanted him, but then he got taken, so I ended up with Mark Andrews after week 1 in 2 leagues, and that ended up being like huge for me. So thanks, Mark Andrews.
Okay, sorry. So what's the grade on this team?
I'm gonna give it a B+.
I'll give it a. Ended up pretty good. I guess I'll give it an A-. He did pretty good.
Or I can go
What
for
about
sure.
Team 4? I forgot to give that. What did you give Royal?
I gave Team 4 a B, B, I think B plus, I think.
I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a B.
Okay,
A B. It's
that's
good.
fair.
It is a good team. It is a
All
good
right, here
team.
we go.
It's Team
Derrick
6.
Henry, 6. Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Cooper Kupp, DJ Moore, Cortland Sutton, Zach Ertz, Tom Brady, CeeDee Lamb, Darrell Henderson, Justin Jefferson, Carson Wentz, Noah Fant, Steelers D, Duke Johnson, Will Lutz. I like this team. It's solid, well balanced. A lot of has good upside with CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson, two good quarterbacks. I'm gonna give it an A minus.
I'm gonna give it a B plus. Just a little bit down on Aaron Jones, but a very good team here. It's a very good balance. I like it a lot.
Okay. Team 7. Michael Thomas, Melvin Gordon, Odell, Mark Ingram, Keenan Allen, Drew Brees, Evan Ingram, Jerry Judy, Tevin Coleman, Henry Ruggs, Niners D, Rashad Penny, AJ Dillon, Ryan Tannehill, Greg the Leg, Zerline, and Jimmy G. I'm gonna be unbiased here and give it a B. Solid B.
Odell's too early, but still, really, my big hate for this team is actually Evan Ingram. I wouldn't
Okay.
take 3 quarterbacks, but like Evan Ingram is.
It was either him or Hunter Henry, so that's the
It's
other
just.
option.
I mean, I just this
Would it
year.
have been that much
I
better
love
with
so
Hunter
many.
Henry?
There's so many good sleeper tight ends that
I know. I'm just saying, like, if you were me and you had to choose between Evan Ingram and Hunter
I'd
Henry,
go Hunter Henry.
what about Gronk or Ingram?
Yeah, I'm not going Gronk. I'll tell you that. I mean, you're making me choose between the two. Yeah, I'm not going Gronk.
Yeah, well, that's the options I
But
have.
I love Hayden Hurst. I think Jared Cook's gonna outproduce Evan Ingram. Hayden Hurst is risky, but I think he has way more upside than Ingram. Like Mike
Ingram's just injured,
Gesicki.
bro. But if he isn't injured, he's an elite talent-wise tight end for
Ingram,
sure.
great rookie year.
That I know.
That's it to me. Great rookie year, and that's it. That's
With Daniel Jones, you gotta assume he's gonna get better, like from year 1 to year 2.
how about if
And
Daniel Jones throws a lot to his 3 wide receivers and running back? He's the type of guy to spread the ball, throw to Darius Slayton, throw to
I'm
Saquon.
with upside type of.
Hayden Hurst to
Yeah.
me is the upside guy.
Yeah, but he hasn't proven anything yet. At least Evan Ingram has one season where he's proven he has elite tight
This is
end
true.
ability.
Hayden Hurst has a low floor, but
Exactly.
Derek, I call him Derek Coutier. He has proven that all his tight ends have balled out, and so like Austin Hooper last year, and then
He could. I like him too. I'm just
Yeah.
saying in this particular case, I went with like someone who has actually proven that he can be an elite tight end in the NFL over someone who hasn't or is on the verge.
next. Oh wait, what'd you give yourself, a B? Yeah. I give this a B minus.
Okay, very gentle.
No, C. I give
Next
it a C
team,
plus. C plus.
Chris Godwin, Nick Chubb, George Kittle, Devin Singletary, T.Y. Hilton, Robert Woods, Ronald Jones, Damian Williams, Michael Gallup, Marvin Jones Jr., Baker Mayfield, Daniel Jones, N'Keal Harry, Carlos Hyde, Minnesota Vikings defense. Dan Bailey. I honestly hate this team, and I will give it a D.
Look, the Chris Godwin pick was a shocker. What the hell was that?
I mean, that was like the best pick out of all of them. Well, Nick Chubb's probably
No, Nick
the
Chubb's
best.
better.
Yeah, but after that, I mean, okay, George Kittle, you can make an argument.
That's a decent pick.
Everything after that, I would never draft.
I am just like the most excited guy about Singletary, and then when they go draft Zach Moss, it's over. The dream is over. It's done. The bubble is popped. I'm back in reality. It's over. It ended. It was like a good little hope I had for Singletary.
I don't think it's over for Singletary. I think that it's a run-heavy offense. We all know that. And anything could happen. Like, that rookie could get hurt. And then it's going to be all Singletary. And, then the whole thing
that's
is
a
different.
lot for round 4 guy when the biggest vulture on the team is Josh Allen. It's just a lot, man.
That's true. You have to consider
Yeah,
that, but you
it's
also have to think that he might be getting better than his rookie year,
oh, he is
potentially.
getting better, but then you draft Zach Moss, which is just a big damper. Like
It's a
to me,
different, but
Singletary is round 5. He's not round 4. I'm docking you for that. That's as
okay. Well,
simple
how
as
about this?
that.
Who would you rather have, Singletary or David
Anybody.
Montgomery?
Well, just go wide receiver. Why do I have to pick out of your what? That's not how fantasy works. We're not playing
I know.
verses.
They're similar.
Yes,
in terms of
both
value.
of them are round 5 guys. That's it. I don't have. He didn't have
Simple.
to. What he could have done was not screw himself over by drafting Godwin at 8. He should have went with Jacobs right there, and then he would have had a good team.
Yeah, that's
What. And then instead of Singletary, you can draft. I mean, what
bad
the hell is this? Why is Amari Cooper this? Like, Amari Cooper went in round 4. You could have got, there's so many wide receivers that could have fallen, right? DJ Moore.
It's a sign of that's not going to be a good season. Every team that I've ever seen that drafted Carlos Hyde, they always lost.
Carlos Hyde is it the
Every single team.
omen?
It's like a bad omen, yeah. Like I've never seen a team who drafted Carlos Hyde do well.
Oh God!
And that's like historical.
You heard it here, folks, on the Couch Cast.
I'm just saying facts that are true.
Yeah.
Okay, next team 9: Josh Jacobs, Tyreek Hill, Chris Carson, Juju, Raheem Mostert, Josh Allen, Julian Edelman, Carry On, Mike Gesicki, Zach Mouse, Damian Harris, Anthony Miller, Jalen Reagor, Drew Lock, Philadelphia Eagles, Robbie Gould. Okay, solid team. I won't say whose team it is, but very solid. I will give it a B.
Okay, we got
solid B. I like Tyreek and Josh Jacobs, great. And then Chris Carson stays healthy, that's good. And Juju should have a bounce back year. I'm gonna predict that. And a good late round picks with the receivers with Anthony Miller, Jalen Reagor, upside quarterback, Drew Lock, and a good defense, solid defense.
Overall, great team. Carry On was an auto pick.
Okay,
which doesn't it doesn't matter, but
auto pick.
Yeah, really, it just adds depth. I'm gonna give it a grade B as well. I think it's a really good team, but I also feel like this is a fairly competitive draft. It's if you get a grade A, that means like you are a genius or you got lucky. Like it's gonna be tough to get a grade A here. But yeah, you really can't. If you're in a real competitive like money league, you really shouldn't get a grade A. Like it should.
That means someone like messed up and did a lot of bad picks.
So it means that a few people are donating money. That's what that means. So which is all right.
Should be balanced. Okay, next team 10: Joe Mixon, Austin Eckler, Pat Mahomes, Amari Cooper, Debo, DJ Shark, Hunter Henry, Marlon Mack, Phillip Lindsay, Matt Ryan, Austin Hooper, Bills D, Sammy Watkins, Robbie Anderson, Matt Prater, and Darrington Evans.
That is Derrick Henry's backup.
Okay, Darrington. Didn't know there was a guy named Darrington now in the NFL, but now there is. So now we all know his name. I like the start of this. It started off very strong.
Yeah, I love the first 2 picks, even the first 3, even the first 4. I don't like Amari Cooper, but getting him in round 4, that's pretty damn good.
I think this is the best team top to bottom I've seen, so I'm gonna give it A-.
This is a great squad. I mean, you quarterback. I guess the one thing I would dock you on, which with this weird season, I'm not even going to do it. But you do have 2 quarterbacks with the same bye week. I usually dock for that. But who knows? I mean, the schedule could change, right? Like you never know in this weird year. Bills D a little early. And I think that hurt you. So yes, it's not the end of the world. But I will dock you for that because after that, you're like, oh, okay, I did that. I'm going to get Sammy Watkins, which is throw up. I'm going to get Robbie Anderson, which is when you smell the throw up and you throw up even more. And then you get Matt Prater. I don't like Prater that much. He's talented, but, he is a lion. Don't draft too many lions. And then I actually do like the last pick, though, with Darrington Evans. So still ended up with a great team, but I got to say the cons of your team, the bad parts, the parts I didn't like. I'm gonna give this an A minus because it is the best team
Okay,
so far.
good.
What'd you give it?
It's doing well. All right, last
What
two
would
teams.
what'd you give that again?
I said A minus.
Oh.
Here we go. Okay, Kenyon Drake, Miles Sanders, David Johnson, Allen Robinson, Deshaun Watson, Terry McLaurin, Will Fuller, Keyshawn Vaughn, Christian Kirk, Antonio Gibson, Johnny Smith, Alan Lazard, Paris Campbell, Justin Tucker, Tampa Bay Bucks D, Joe Burrow. I'm going to give this. I have to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to give my grade, go to the bathroom, and then you can do what you need to do. But I'm going to give this a B minus.
You don't need to close the door because the camera's off. All right. No, obviously, guys, he needs to close the door regardless. David Johnson early was kind of whack. Other than that, it's a decent team. I'm gonna give this a grade C plus. And then we got Team 12, Hopkins, Adams, James Conner, Adam Thielen, Dak Prescott, Cam Akers, Brandon Cooks, Darius Geis, Latavius, Tariq Cohen, Higbee, Denzel Mims, Herndon, Chargers D. I don't know about Dare Ogu. I don't know why you drafted him. Maybe those and Zane Gonzalez. I'm assuming these last two were auto picks. I love Chargers D. I love Chris Herndon. Love Denzel Mims. Love Tyler Higbee. Tariq Cohen. Yeah, I don't love him, but you got him round 10, which is incredible. Darius Geis was a bad pick. Brandon Cooks, meh. Cam Akers, I don't like, but you got him round 6. Not horrible. Dak is okay. Thielen's good. James Conner, I don't like. So I don't like your running backs. Other than that, you did very well. I'm going to give you a grade B minus.
I agree.
Yeah, if he had some running backs, I mean, we could be talking about a grade A easily here.
Yeah, like Tyreek Cohen's not going to cut it.
Like easily. Well, actually, that's his best running back pick because he got him, value wise.
Cam Akers could be good.
I hate him though, so I'm gonna just, it's gonna factor in that I don't like him. Sure. At least he didn't. Most people reach for Cam Akers in round 5, yeah, and so
he did not.
Which I mean is basically round 5. His first pick of round 6.
Swift for sure.
Yeah, it was Swift. Yeah, Swift. Yeah, I would take Swift over A. Yeah, see. Yeah, I definitely see. The thing is Cam Akers, he's solid. He can catch. I think Swift is a better talent, and the only guy ahead of him is Carry-On, and that's like nothing. I think the Rams have 5 running backs, and it's all going to be a mumbo jumbo Scrabble word, trying to look up in the dictionary if that's a real word, and being a running back by committee, and Sean McVay. I mean, how many times is Sean McVay going to lie to us this year? Over under 2.5.
Magic's worn off, McVay.
Yeah.
Your seat is hotter than ever.
He's old news.
You got exposed.
So I'm bringing
Shanahan.
Face. Shanahan's the real McVay.
That's funny.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. And we have those 2 announcements. So if you do want to join the Couch Empire League, the Couch Empire Dynasty League, or if you want to be a Couch Captain, make sure you guys join the Fantasy Couch Fam Facebook group. That's Fantasy Couch Fam. Join it. Request. Me and Mike will be accepting you right now. I'm going to go eat Chipotle. We've been live for 5.5 hours. That's pretty incredible. And then we'll be doing more mock drafts. We'll be doing a super flex day. We'll be doing an IDPP poo-poo day. We'll be doing a dynasty day. So we're going to do a bunch of crazy mock drafts for sure.
Oh.
Anything else, Mike?
Nope.
All right, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast, both YouTube channels. If you're on the YouTube, hit it with a thumbs up or thumbs down. Appreciate you guys.